I'm going.
Oh man, the uniform's off. The con uniform, Samsung con uniform's off. Stork has rolled up his sleeves. I think Stork wants to win. And that means Lomo's gonna lose. But yeah, who knows? Stork might actually lose 2-0 to Lomo here today, which would make me a very depressed nuke. But we'll see what Stork can do on Outsider. He's shown some great play on Outsider, mostly against Zergs, but we'll see how he tackles Terran here. Terran is his best matchup. It's a ludicrous 67%, which is insane. Stork has been around since 2004, and his matchup against Terran is 67%. That's outrageous. But here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outsider is the map. Dino toss. Okay, here we go. Colors and positions. I see that Lomo's red already. So that means down here in the 5 o'clock position in red is Lomo. That means over at the 9 o'clock position in yellow is Storko. Storko versus Lomo. Go Stork! You can do it! I'll be your cheerleader, Stork. S-T-O-R-K. You can beat this noob any day. Man, I just came up with that. I feel so intelligent. Oh God, this commentary is off to a great start. I'm surprised I haven't restarted this, but we're going on, marching forward with this, and I'm hoping Stork can do better in this game than he did in the last game. Putting down his pylon, you can barely even see the probe pointing towards the direction of the pylon. Stork's been around such a long time that he probably plays this game in his sleep by now. He knows the timings of everything, so he can just slide his probes past warping like that, like Teflon basically. Just slide it by, put down his gateway here soon. And Stork is going for a very standard opening here. Once again, I think both players are going to go standardly. This seems to be the pattern in round of 36 play. I think I mentioned this in another game, but usually in the round of 36 play, I mean, players, they spend so much time practicing for Pro League and other tournaments that they pretty much only have time to perfect one type of build. Unless, well, obviously Stork's been around so long. He's been around much longer than Lomo, by the way. Lomo, I think, has 80 games under his belt, maybe that many. But he's been around so long, he knows a lot. He's perfected a lot of strategies that he could use on this map. I'm sure there's been a similar map in the past that he could use as experience for putting down builds and knowing where to position troops and whatnot for harassment. But Stork, I think, is going to sneak his probe around through the minerals and get the scout that way. He's going out with another probe, 2. So there's a good chance that he might try some kind of a cheese here, actually, since he is always just putting down that pylon to scout in case Lomo decides to sneak through the minerals, or maybe do a cheese of his own by getting through there to scout Stork. It is extremely important for an SCV to get into the main to scout everything the Protoss is up to, otherwise they have to scan. And wasting a scan like that can be devastating if the Protoss is going for Dark Templar or something like that. Then you pretty much have to rely on either mines or turrets, depending on what you have at the time, basically. So a couple of Marines coming over here to fend Stork's probe off. And Lomo is going to try to sneak into Stork's base now, but I think Stork has one Zealot blocking his choke at the moment. Probably going to get out a Dragoon as well, just to help out in blocking that choke. And Stork is doing something very bizarre here. He snuck his probe through the opposite side here, maybe just to try to escape that Marine. I'm not exactly sure. He let that SCV get in here, but he destroyed the SCV pretty quickly. So the SCV, I don't think, got the full scout of Stork's base, even though there's not a whole lot to see at this stage of the game. Lomo, once again, he's going for a starport this time around. So this could be a vulture drop from him, either that or a tank drop, which Flash actually used against a Protoss a couple days ago. I won't ruin the results of those games, but this is a very similar build to what Flash did. And Stork putting down a Nexus at one of his natural expansions here, not the gas expansion. So he's going for his mineral only to start out with here. Going up with the troop. Uh-oh, there's nothing blocking the choke right here right now for Lomo. So Stork is trying to come in here, maybe trying to fend some troops away here, while Lomo is going to have to repair that supply depot here soon. He might come in with a couple of SCVs to repair this. The tank coming out just in time, I think. So Stork has to back off, and he does not manage to take out that supply depot. But he is going to make Lomo waste a few minerals repairing that supply depot. It does cost minerals to repair buildings, so he did get some kind of a loss there. The Dragoon range, once again, spinning for Stork. And Stork is putting down one of his expansions, but I don't think he should probably go for his third expansion so quickly this time around. Stork, Lomo was very aggressive that last game and got on an extremely strong contain. He used supply depots to draw the fire of those Dragoons, so there wasn't a whole lot that Stork could do to get back in that game. Stork is coming down here to get his probe through the minerals, and he's going to send that in to scout. And it might be a successful scout, since Lomo is moving his entire force out of his main right now, down to his natural expansion to defend a new expansion that might be coming up for him. But there is a Marine out here, actually. So Stork, if he's going to sneak through these minerals, he's got to do it very quickly. He has 2 probes at each of them, one at each of the minerals, so he might try to go through with both of them. He is trying to go through. Oh, it's going to be very close. He does sneak by that one Marine there, so he's coming in with this. Oh no, Stork's coming in, being spotted and taken down by that tank. So Lomo withdrew some of his forces there, being spotted by a pylon. That drop is being spotted by Stork. Stork coming down with some more Dragoons to get rid of the vulture threat. Lomo has tried and failed to get vulture harassment in both of these games so far. But even though he didn't get... Well, he actually got some pretty good vulture harassment in the last game. I was remembering that Stork was blocking off against that mineral only, but he didn't really defend the mineral only, even though he blocked it off extremely well. He had 1 Dragoon there, and that was it. And I think that cost Stork a lot of probes. He didn't even run them, really, because I guess he thought his Dragoon would be enough to fend off the vultures, but it wasn't. Okay, the vultures in the middle of the map laying mines. Random mines are so deadly, because no one really expects them. I mean, Stork will just be going around the map. He might have his observer out, but that doesn't mean a mine isn't going to land on his Dragoons. So, looks like Lomo's coming up to the mineral-only expansion. Luckily, Stork has a couple of Dragoons in wait to intercept some troops that are coming over here. Lomo decides to drop anyways, dropping his tank. He might have siege prepared. He's coming in. I don't think he has siege just yet, but he dropped a couple of mines there to be annoying here. And Stork actually trying to drag the mines and get them to detonate without actually hurting the units, which he can do. I've seen him do it against Fantasy in the OSL finals. Stork has some incredible... like I said, he has some incredible shuttle play here. He's still trying to detonate those mines and get them out of the way here, but he just didn't quite manage to do it. It takes absurd timing to do that. But I think he will eventually get rid of this troop behind his base. Lomo actually picks up all of his troops. All of his troops survive, so he's going to be able to bring those back to his main and repair them. So Lomo didn't lose anything in that attack. Looks like Lomo's putting down another expansion, getting his 3rd command center up. So he will be macroing up soon enough to try to put on another kind of contain on Stork here soon. Stork is macroing up himself, getting some more gateways out there to get a larger Dragoon force. Still has a couple of Dragoons at that mineral only to defend that. So I'd say Stork is pretty safe for the time being. I don't think Lomo has enough troops to push out, and I don't think he's going to be able to do any more with his dropship, so I think Stork is going to be safe for a while. Of course, the opposite can be said as well. I think Lomo, he had turrets at his bases. Yes, he does have turrets. He has siege tanks prepared at all of his bases as well, just to stop Reaver harassment. But a Reaver behind the minerals here could be devastating. And Stork is pretty much going for the same build as the last game. Well, he's going for his Citadel of Adun now, so he's probably going to drop some Dark Templar here soon, which is very unusual. I don't think of Stork as a Dark Templar player. I think of Bisu as a Dark Templar player. Stork. When I think Stork, I think Reavers. So that's probably why he's doing this tech choice, just to throw Lomo off guard.